Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? Hope it's good and great and wonderful and fantastic and amazing. I have a topic today. Actually, I have a topic for the next 2 days, assuming I don't forget tomorrow. But I think we've discussed this before. It seems like I've had these conversations with myself or with somebody else, and I can never remember if it's on this show or in person or whatever, but we're going to have... Here goes. Em and I had a discussion this weekend. we're not going to call it an argument, because it wasn't really an argument. It was a discussion. There was a lot of personal emotion behind our feelings, but what it comes down to is I don't enjoy food, right? There's the tried and true classic, LOL joke of relationships that the man says, "What do you want for dinner?" and the woman says, "I don't care." And I don't care, like, ever. That's not true. First of all, everything I'm going to say, there's always exceptions, right? But it's very, very, very rare for me. 90% of the time, I don't give a damn what I eat because I don't enjoy eating. To me, eating is just a chore. It's something I have to do to stay alive. I don't get excited about food. I don't get excited about flavors. I don't get excited about aromas and textures and any of that stuff. I eat because I have to. That's it, period. If I didn't have to, I totally wouldn't eat ever again, right? I would be so happy. Now, again, as I said before, there's exceptions. Like 10% of the time, maybe I get excited about something. Ooh, I really want to have this food, or I really want to have that food. It's very, very rare, and when it happens, it's usually texture related. I don't necessarily care what it tastes like, but I love crunch. And so I eat a lot of peanuts, I'll eat a lot of pork skins, I'll eat a lot of potato chips, I'll eat a lot of lettuce, carrots, things that don't have a ton of flavor, but they have a good crunch, and I like a good crunch. I like that texture. But for the most part, I don't care about food. And the funny thing is, I love cooking. Love it. I absolutely love the science and art of cooking. I enjoy cooking for other people. But if other people weren't eating, I wouldn't cook. That's not true, but I would cook things like rice and beans. I wouldn't... If I was just feeding myself, it would be frozen food or rice and beans. That's it. That's the only thing I would ever make for myself. But when other people are around, I really enjoy cooking and I really enjoy feeding people. When people come over to play games at my house, I feed them. I make them, nice meals. I make them things that they get excited for and that makes them want to come over. And I really enjoy that. But it doesn't matter that when I sit down to eat it, I don't care. Like, I could totally... 100% cook up a really amazing meal, serve it to you, and I'll just eat, peanut butter on a waffle and not care. Like, it means nothing to me, right? So we got into that discussion because it was a matter of, do you want anything for dinner? And her answer was, I don't know, what are you going to cook? And I said, I don't know. Like, I don't want anything, but I need to eat. And the difference is, if you want me to cook, I will totally cook for us. But if you don't want me to cook, I'm just going to eat something to, shut my brain up. Like, that's it. And that started this whole discussion. Like, why you got to put this pressure on me? And I'm not really, I get it. Like, being the decider, being the one who says, I want to have this and this is pressure. But for me, it's a matter of, am I cooking for both of us or not? That's the question I'm asking when I say, do you want me to cook dinner, right? The question is, am I cooking for both of us, or am I just putting food in my stomach because that's what's required of me by my body? I also eat really, really fast, and that's partly a product of the Marine Corps, and I still haven't gotten over it. It's partly a product of, I just don't care. Again, I'm not eating to enjoy the food. I don't enjoy the eating process. I'm just eating because that's what my body tells me I need to do. That's what I do. So, I think that conversation came to a resolution, and it basically came down to, if I cook, I'll cook, and if I don't, I don't, and that's it, Period. I will still always cook when people come over because I really enjoy cooking for people. But when it comes to nightly meals, I'm going to take that pressure off of myself because I could just eat the same thing every day, 3 times a day, and not give a damn. Although I only eat 2 times a day. Been doing that for almost 3 years now. Is that right? 2 years. It's been 2 years. Yeah. Just 2 years. I've been doing the intermittent fasting, and I've lost about 30 pounds, maybe 40 pounds almost. And I've changed really not much else. I mean, recently I've been walking a lot more because we've been playing Pokemon, but for the most part, I just diet. So what do you think? Do you enjoy food? I know we've had this conversation. As I've said it out loud, I remember talking about it in the not too distant past. So just remind me. I feel like over 6 years of this show and all of these things that pop into my head, I feel like we've had most of these conversations multiple times. And I think that's probably okay. But I definitely don't want to bore you with repeat content. So let me know, do you enjoy food and do you enjoy cooking? And when I say do you enjoy food, I mean, do you consider yourself a foodie or do you get excited for food? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is hagiography. It is a noun meaning a biography that idealizes its subject. The Van Gelders are disappointed with the volume written about their illustrious descendants because the book fell far short of being a hagiography. 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 That's fun. Hagiography. That idealizes its subject. I think, isn't that kind of the point of a biography? You usually write about people that matter. Why would you write a biography about somebody who sucks?